Hi everyone, Kate Errington here. Let's pack my hospital bags as a first time mum. So I say they're hospital bags, but I am actually hoping to give birth at the birth centre. For those of you who maybe don't know what that is, it's a midwife run centre for giving birth. So it seems self-explanatory, but a lot of people in a lot of areas don't actually know about these places. So it's for low risk pregnancies. It's just midwives, so you can't have an epidural. If you need to have like an emergency C-section, you'd have to be blue lighted to a hospital. But the idea is it's a home away from home. You can have the most natural birth possible. You get your own room with a birthing pool, a lovely kitchen where you can cook all your bits after you've given birth. And it just seems like a really, really nice, relaxing, chill place to have a baby. So fingers crossed, all goes to plan, and these will actually be my birth centre bags as opposed to my hospital bags. So I am currently 35 weeks and a few days pregnant. So I did actually pack these bags, started packing them maybe 2 weeks ago, finished packing them, I'd say yesterday. So I'm pretty sure they're all done and ready to go. So let me show you what we've got. So I've got two bags. This is baby boy's bag, and this is my bag. Also has my husband's bits in as well. So I feel like we've done quite well and not overpacked. So let's start off with what's in my bag. Okay, so the bag is in two lovely compartments, and then inside the suitcase everything has its own place, and my husband loves his label maker, so we got to use that for this. And we've labelled absolutely everything so it's as organised as possible and as easy as possible for him to access if I need him to grab me something. He hasn't got to rifle through the bag wondering where things are. Everything is really, really nicely organised, so I'd highly recommend doing that. I just bought some of these Ziploc bags from Amazon, and then we used the little label maker, as you can see here, to label everything. First and foremost, we have pyjamas. Here we have a nice comfy pair of slippers to walk around the birth centre in. Two pyjama sets. So one is just a nice thin strap nightie. Obviously you want to be able to have nothing on underneath, so I thought that's probably a better option than the shorts and top, but I brought this maybe for afterwards. It's just a little shorts and vest pyjama set. And then I do have a dressing gown. I feel like I'm going to be too hot to wear this, but it'll be great for afterwards as well. And obviously I plan on breastfeeding, so it'll be easy access to the boob. Labelled pyjamas. Then we have swimwear, because obviously I intend on giving birth in the birthing pool. So I have got a swimming costume. I mean, I'm not going to need the bottoms, but I packed them just anyway. So I've got a kind of comfortable-ish swimsuit. And my husband has packed some swim shorts, just in case. You never know. He might want to get in the birth pool. I've seen videos where the men didn't have any and they had to just get in their boxers. So I thought, we'll pack them just in case. So labelled swimwear. Then we've got some outfits for going home for me and my husband. I've just got a nice flowy casual dress because again it's going to be super, super hot. So I'm feeling extra hot anyway being pregnant. So I'm probably just going to wear this after giving birth. And then my husband has got shorts, a top, some socks in their labelled outfits. So we know that that's our bits for going home in. Then of course we have his and hers toiletries. As you can see, his have just got hairspray and deodorant. I've got everything else in here. So for toiletries, I haven't gone too crazy. I have packed shampoo and conditioner. I don't know how likely it is that I'm going to want to wash my hair in the birth centre, but just in case. I've bought us some brand new toothbrushes, so we don't need to worry about packing ours, because obviously we're using those at the moment. So I've got brand new toothbrushes, a brand new toothpaste, a brand new deodorant, and my skincare routine is very simple. I just use this every single day. Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, and then I've got some body wash and some body moisturiser. So that's pretty much it for toiletries. Then I have underwear. So this has got inside two nursing bras. I've just brought plain coloured ones for now, a grey one and a tanned one, and then a couple of pairs of big pants, big black knickers. I'm sure afterwards I won't be wearing those, I'll be wearing something else that I've packed. So that all fits in one side of the suitcase. So I'll put all of that back in now. As you can see, that's all packed in. And now we're going to go to this side. Obviously, I have my pack that you have to take to every single appointment. So that's in there ready. Obviously, I have an appointment soon, so I will have to take it out of there. But I just wanted it in there ready. So my pack, that will stay in there. I'm sure I'll be wearing these after giving birth as opposed to the knickers. These are Katie's pads and nipple cups in here. So in here I've got some breast pads for obviously soaking up milk. Then I have got these silverettes. My sister bought these for me and she thought they were absolutely amazing, and she didn't actually need to use any nipple cream at all. She just used these. And then I've got, these are sexy, adult nappies. So I've packed three adult nappies. I'm sure the hospital will provide me with things like this, but better to be safe than sorry. And I just bought Lidl's own brand, tried them on, they feel really comfortable, so no point spending lots of money on the branded stuff if you can just buy them from Lidl. Then of course I have this. Every video I watched about packing your hospital bag, every woman recommended this. My sister also recommended this. So obviously that will be for cleaning down below, because it's going to be sensitive and yeah, it's probably not going to be easy to reach, and it's going to be, you know, uncomfortable. So I can just boop, boop, with the peri bottle. Then I've got hair bits because I've got very long hair. I don't know what one I'm going to want to use on the day. I usually just use a claw clip. So I've got a spare one in there already packed. I've also packed like a hairband for if my fringe is getting in the way, I can pop that on. And then another type of hairband. Again, just maybe to keep my hair back. And then there is one hair bobble and also a hair towel for if I did wash my hair, I can wrap my hair up in this, because my hair gets very, very, very knotty if I don't use one of these. I will obviously pack my hairbrush, but I am currently using that. So hopefully I won't forget and I'll just grab that on the day, but that will need to go in here as well. Very importantly, we've got snacks. Oh yes. So these are snacks for both my husband and I. We will probably add some more. There is a Tesco Express literally round the corner from the birth centre, so if there are other bits that I do need, my husband can literally just pop out and grab them. So we haven't gone too crazy on the snacks. Now I've got these for me, these little crunchy Harvest Morn bars from Aldi. They are oats and honey granola bars. I've also got these little Super Oat Bite bars, lemon and blueberry. These ones were from Lidl. I've got about 4 of those. Then my husband has got a few of these cranberry and macadamia bars and several of these squares bars. He's also got a flapjack, and I have some hydration sachets, which I absolutely love. These are by Baby Bub and I use them pretty much every day. I have one, at least one a day, 2 if I'm going to the gym, and they are just great for hydration, really good for your sodium levels, and they don't taste just like salt. They're actually a nice flavour. So I add them usually to water or a bit of squash. So a couple of those for the big day. We may add some more snacks, but I feel like for now we've got enough. And like I said, he can just pop to the shop if we need any more bits. We have my Instax camera with a spare film also inside one of the little pockets, so we can do some cute little instant photos. And we are going to charge up our main camera as well and take that. My husband still needs to do that, so mustn't forget. But we've got that camera. Obviously we'll have our phones. Our phones have great cameras these days, don't they? So no stress there. So that all fits nicely zipped up in that side. So that is that bag done. Now there are a couple of other bits I have had to pop into my baby's bag. I will show you. So in the side here, I've put a portable fan. This one is actually for his pram. I have my own fans as well that I love using and take everywhere, but I just thought we'll take his little pram fan because then it can hook onto like the side. Obviously my husband can just hold it on me. So yeah, got a little fan, just pop that in the side of the bag there. Cute little jelly cat bear, just to bring along, maybe just for a photo so you can see the size difference of baby boy next to his first teddy. Then we've got a couple of packs of baby clothes. We've labelled 1 newborn outfits and 1 1-month outfits. So that's up to 1 month. So inside we've got tiny little hat and little booties, and this was the first thing we ever bought when we found out we were having a baby, so he has to wear that. So little hat, little booties. We've got a spare little newborn onesie. Then this one is the onesie we did the announcement with, so we would really like him to wear that when he's born. Sorry, I'm so uncomfortable, I'm just always fidgeting. Then we have got another little baby grow. This one's like a vest, so no little short sleeves on that one. And then a long sleeve body, which has fold down hand and foot bits. But I just feel like it's going to be so hot. So I really don't know if he's going to be in that. Maybe we need to pack more clothes. I don't really know. Maybe let me know in the comments below if you think I've got enough clothes. Okay, and then his 1 month outfits, because obviously we have no idea what size he's going to be. We have got another, that's just another little plain baby grow. Another little plain baby grow. Pair of socks. And then we've got this really cute, like, I don't know what you'd call it, like a romper. Like a little short sleeve, a bit more summery. I feel like that would be really nice. And then, because his daddy can fly planes, we've packed this little aeroplane onesie. It's too cute. And that one also has little fold down hand and foot bits. So he doesn't really need socks or scratch mitts. So yeah, let me know if you think I need to pack a few more outfits. Then in here, muslins and sleep suit. So a couple of cute muslins and his little sleep suit, which is only a 0.2 tog because again, it's very hot. That's a sleep to dream one. So I'm really hoping, sorry, love to dream. Really hope he likes that. I've heard good things about these swaddle suits, so fingers crossed. Then this is a blanket that was crocheted by my mum. She's very clever. He has several, so we're just going to take this one because it is super cute. So that's in the bag. Oh, a nice long charger with 2 charging points. Then of course some nappies, quite a few nappies. And I did pack these little bags in as well. They're like little waterproof bags for any dirty bits. There's actually 2 of these. Of course they've got cats on. Some crazy cat lady. So I thought any dirty bits can just go in there. Then of course we've got some water wipes. I'm probably going to just stick with cotton wool and water for at least the first few weeks for washing him. But I'll leave these in his bag anyway. Then we've also got in here Fire Stick because there is a TV, so we might want to watch some programs while I'm, you know, just in labour, giving birth. Might want to watch something funny, so we've got the Fire Stick. We also have this really cute little plaque for when he's born. We can write down his name, time he was born, and his weight and his length. There are so many pockets in this bag. I've just popped in a mini Sudocreme, another mini Sudocreme, and everyone says do not forget lip balm. So I've got a Vaseline in there for me because apparently gas and air, hospital in general, birth centre in general, you're going to end up getting quite dehydrated and probably get chapped lips. So I think that might be everything. Oh, there is this really cute little dummy holder here. Obviously, when he's a newborn, he will not be using a dummy, but I've got that in there ready for when he's a little bit older and maybe he might want to use it. We've got it already in his bag. And of course, on the day, I will be taking my Stanley Cup, but I use this all the time at the moment, so that'll be a case of grab and go. But I think that is everything. So yeah, mine and my husband's bits and baby boy's bits. Please let me know if I have forgotten anything, or if you think I've packed too much. I mean, I'm probably not going to take anything out at this point. I feel like I've got all the essentials, and now it's just a waiting game. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully that was somewhat helpful to you if you are preparing to give birth soon. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and see you soon.